disinfect.
Hey guys, this is Ben for Snowboard Review TV, supported by Peak Leaders Instructor Courses. I'm standing here with the Endeavor Hi5, the board which we think has the best graphics of the season. This is the Cosmonaut graphics. As you see, you've got a matey boy in the front there, all tucked up. I particularly like the stuff on the base though. I think that's probably the best base I've ever seen. So, it's a good start. This board is a 157 traditional camber. It's got the flat kick nose and tail, which is going to help presses, butters, and give it extra floating powder. 7.7k sinter base, so I'm hoping it's going to be pretty fast. Quite looking forward to riding it actually. Let's see what it does. Okay guys, here we are back at the ranch in cloudy Fichtenberg in Austria. We took the Hi5 for a shred around the hill, through some slush, through some powder, through the park, and it handled it all really well, to be honest. I really enjoyed riding it. It was nice to be back on a cambered board, because a lot of the boards I've ridden this week are rockers or flat bases. So the camber went really well. It was about 6 to 7 out of 10 in terms of stiffness. It's a kind of board I'd like to ride. It's the kind of length I normally ride, a 157. But one thing I would say is with these flat kick nose and tail, you find you've got a much longer effective edge on the board, and it rides more like a 161 and 162. I actually quite like that because it felt very stable and it felt great over kickers. At lower speeds, it's a little bit less manoeuvrable, so lining up for rails and boxes and stuff, maybe it's not perfect. Probably for the same reason, I'd say this board was aimed at intermediate and higher end riders. Probably wouldn't suit beginners quite so well, but just because you've got that extra edge, it's potentially a bit more catchy. But all in all, it's a great board, really fast base. I really enjoyed riding it. And yeah, I mean, if you're after a cambered board that looks as good as this one, then you could do far worse than the Hi5. For a full review, please check out the website www.snowboard-review.com.